Hello, everyone. This is Zion Zeus. Hope you're doing well out there. Today is April. Um, the 19th. That's right. Yeah, it is 19th. That's right. I always have to take in the different time zones. So, in some time zones it's the 20th. So right now, it's still the 19th. That's right. Okay, great. So again, this video is brought to you by yourdivineroots.com. Go stop by, become a member. Sign up. Some great things going on inside the member area, and it's all free, so that's the great thing. I think it's going to be very important to really look at um, June 6th, and I have it pulled up here. This is June 6th right here, and this is an alignment of Earth and Venus, and we're gonna go a little bit closer in for this one today. So this one here, we can see it's a full on alignment on June 6th, and it does appear that from May 20th to June 6th is when Venus actually moves into this particular arena, or this particular alignment. And I thought I'd do a quick thing, see how far away it's only 0.29 AU away from Earth. So I mean that's extremely close. The other funny thing about all this is that Orion, as we go up, Orion happens to be on right on the opposite side also, right in here, and also we have Sirius right down here. So Sirius is there, the little dog, right in there is like the companion for Orion. And so I was like, okay, well, what does this mean? Well, obviously if we talk about Orion, you gotta kind of look at, Giza a little bit, and the pyramids, and we can see Orion's belt here, comes into the shaft there and comes out and hits Alpha Draconis, and then the Queen's Chamber comes in and hits Sirius and hits the Beta Ursa Minor. And I believe that these are all reflections on the Earth to kind of keep an eye on what's happening. Sky over Giza, this is 2500 BC, so we'll just take that in for a second. Then the next thing, we're going to look a little bit here. Also we have this, again, it's lined up with the Queen's Chambers, goes out to Ursa Minor, Alpha Draconis, out to Orion's belt, and Sirius is connected, and that's your reflected mirrors to keep an eye on. And I believe these are signs to the skies about what could be coming down the line during this alignment. And we do see that Orion is shown as the kind of hunter right here. Let's open that up a little bit actually. So there's Orion, Canis Major, Sirius at the top there, and we also have a very strong unicorn, the Mono Cirrus, who is the steed for the great hunter Orion, and his trusty dog star Sirius. So let's get into this a little bit. So here's Venus, and as you all know, I always take a look at crop circles now around, and I found this quite amazing, this particular crop circle which denotes Venus right here. And I was like, that's interesting. Well, the transits of Venus across the Sun are among the rarest of planetary alignments. Only 6 events have occurred since the invention of the telescope: 1631, 1639, 1761, 1769, 1874, 1882, and 2004. Now just remember that year 2004 is going to be important as we go through this video tonight. The next transit of Venus will occur on June 6th, 2012. Yeah, June 6th, 2012. So this is what we're looking at now. This is the transit of Venus right here on June 6th. There's our date, June 6th, and I have 8/8 June 6th. Okay. The next transit of Venus will occur on June 6, 2012. Mayan prophecy states that the renewed world of a new consciousness will be born on the occasion of the Venus passage across the Sun. The Venus cycle was especially important because the Maya believed it was associated with war and used it to divine coronations and war. Maya rulers planned for wars to begin when Venus rose. The 2012 transit will cause the Pacific plate to rock. Huge earthquake activity will ensue, culminating with an eruption in Yellowstone and a tsunami which will flood Japan. This will happen around the fall equinox. We will go back and examine the historical record below, and you can see the correlation between the Venus transit, natural disasters, and war. And at the end, I'll give you the source from where some of this came from. This could be possible. Yellowstone, I don't think that'll happen. But this is some information you can go out yourself and kind of look into and see what's going on with Venus. The most deadly disasters of the 2000 decades were the Indian Ocean tsunami, which hit several countries in Asia, 2004, leaving 226,408 dead. God rest their souls. This happened shortly after the last Venus transit in 2004. The Mayans adored and made more sacrifices to Venus more than any other celestial or terrestrial creature other than the Sun. Venus's path forms a planetary loop lasting for just 6 months in any 1 year, which takes it across the top of the constellation of Orion. And again, as we look here, we can see that if we looked out here, it's actually right at the top of Orion right here. It actually does do that right now. So it's quite amazing when you read these texts and the Mayans have it right on the button. If you look in the sky now, you'll see Orion is below and Venus will be in this part of the sky depending on the nighttime sky that you look at. It's amazing. This phenomenon only occurs once every 12,500 years. Let me read that again. This phenomenon only occurs once every 12,500 years. That's pretty staggering right there. And the next time it will occur happens to be the year 2012. Let's have a look at this actually. And it does amaze me that some of the workshops and presentations I do, I'm a big astrologer. It's what my background is in, is the planets and the stars and the cosmic dust of creation. The great catastrophe in 9792 BC was an astronomical phenomenon occurring near Gemini and Orion, and the survivors' task was to transmit the knowledge down the ages. That when it reoccurred, so would the catastrophe which came from heaven during the age of Leo, caused the Earth's magnetic poles to reverse, and with it crustal slip occurred, accompanied by earthquakes, volcanic eruptions and tidal waves. The Sun was born from a new horizon as the Earth came to a standstill in its axial rotation and began to rotate in the opposite direction. From this point on, the precession of the equinoxes were reversed, so that the equinox Sun slowly precessed back out of Leo into Cancer, This was supported by Herodotus when he said the sun fell into the sea. So again, when we look at this right here, they're saying the last time this alignment happened, that's going to happen on June 6th, was 12,500 years ago. Pretty amazing. So Herodotus said that the sun had within 341 generations on 4 occasions moved from his one-ed course, twice rising where he now sets and twice setting where he now rises. 341 generations converts into a period of 11,340 years. Venus was an important astronomical symbol for the Mexica and was called, this is a good one, Tlairicapaticulia, which means Lord of the House of Dawn. The planet had two aspects and was shown and reversed as two gods. One, as morning star, was kind, and the precious twin Quetzalcoatl. He held the sun in the sky in the morning. His dark twin Oxcal ruled Venus in the evening and during the night. Oxcal pushed the sun into darkness when Venus will be covered by the sun. Under the splendor will be hidden form. Mercury will have exposed them to the fire. By a rumor of war will be affronted. And this correlates a little bit to Nostradamus a little bit. The hidden sun eclipsed by Mercury will be placed only second in the heavens. Hermes will be made the food of Vulcan. The sun will be seen pure, shining, and golden. 30. More than 11 times the moon will not want the sun, both raised and lessened in degree, put so low that one will sue little gold. After famine and plague, the secret will be discovered. 30. The moon in the middle of the night over the high mountain. The young wise man alone with his brain has seen it, invited by his disciples to become immortal. His eyes to the south, his hands to his breast, his body in the fire. So we're going to skip down through here. I'm going to look at some dates that have happened. 1390, last transit not part of a pair. Some believe Aztec astronomers saw this transit. Mega tsunami destroyed the Great Chinese Fleet. 1766 destroyed Spanish colonial capital of San Jose, Trinidad, now St. Joseph. 2004, Karaku, one of the most catastrophic natural events in recorded history, literally blew itself apart. The volcano set a column of ash and stone 80 kilometers high. The eruption caused the entire region to be covered in darkness for 2 days. Volcanic dust in the atmosphere circled the earth for 3 years. At that very instant, Krakatoa vanished, causing formidable tsunamis which in turn swept away everything from their surrounding coastal areas. 10,000 people died. Sumatra earthquake and Asian tsunami. The initial surge was measured at a height of approximately 33 meters, 108 feet, making it the largest earthquake generated in tsunami in recorded history. So we have Venus coming up in 2012. What's it all mean? We're gonna have to wait and see. But again, make sure you become a member. I'm gonna post this video inside the blog tomorrow and get a discussion going. So I hope everybody's doing well. Actually, you can find that information. I think it was what was that, Codex Venus or .com or something like that. A lot of this information here that I'm putting up for you guys, so you can look into this. Hope everybody has a good night. but